Week 4 inspection of 2026 package bees. We've had rain. We finally had some really consistent rain over the last several days, so I'm actually a few days late doing this inspection because we had rain over the weekend. So they've had a little bit of bonus time to keep working. We're going to get in here and see how they're doing. Last time I added this top deep, and they are all over the top box here, which is pretty encouraging. I moved a frame up, so that trick has definitely worked. Uh-oh, dropped the frame. That's a bad beekeeping move. So I just caused vibration and freaked everybody out with a predator response. And I just squished a bee in the process as well. So bad beekeeper Dan today. And you can see the girls are a little bit excited about it too. So I don't have smoke. I'm in here trying to be gentle. And that so far is a bust, but I do want to see how much they're working. So they are drawing wax. So this is the third frame in, on the top they're drawing wax. I kind of just want to peek here and see. Yeah. So they are drawing fresh wax, bringing in pollen, and there's a ton of eggs here. So this frame is the first one in the top. And they have a queen cup, which I'm going to, so they have a practice queen cup right here at the bottom, which is a little alarming because that is what they do whenever they're ready to swarm or thinking about swarming. They start getting these ready to go. So I'm just opening it up and looking into the bottom to make sure that there is not an egg. If there is an egg or a little puddle of royal jelly, that means they've decided to swarm because they are cramped. And actually, so you can see this is all brood. That's all brood in there. And then you're probably just going to have to take my word for it that there are fresh eggs. I will try to zoom in. Oh, wow, look at that. It worked. See the fresh egg right there in the middle? I will not be able to point to it because I'm not that steady. But if I kind of rotate, hopefully you can catch a glimpse down in the bottom of some of these cells. So she is up here, just started laying some eggs. There's all the brood, some larvae that's a little bit older. So it's perfect. They are working hard, and that is exactly what we want to see. So I'm going to put this frame back, and I had moved up a frame in the middle that was drawn. So this frame in the middle is drawn, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to checkerboard these again in the top here now. So this one, they are starting to work. I had crayoned some extra wax on, and they are working on that. So I am going to, since they've already got this side, I'm going to bring one plain foundation in between the frame that I just showed you that they'd got half of that one side is full. There's the full frame in the middle, and then I have the same thing except a little better on this side. And so mom's over here on my side. So this side, completely capped. This side is full of fresh eggs, and mom is up here. The queen is up here laying. Let you try to find her. She is right here in the bottom. She's eagerly looking for a place to lay. So we do need to get her some more space, and I am going to continue to checkerboard. So these you might be able to see the eggs a little easier because the back side is full. Oh yeah, there they are. They're popping out now. Get the camera to focus, and I'm trying to hold steady, I promise. So there you go. Eggs are down there. Girls want to jump in the frame. So I'm going to put this back very carefully. Queen is here on this bottom. She's just right on the bottom, so I'm going to be extra careful when I put this in. They had the brood this direction. I'm going to bring one plain foundation frame in, sandwich it in between these brood frames here. Very gently putting this frame back because the queen is hanging off of the bottom. Moving them over. And then I want to, last time they didn't use much, they'd only used about half of the feeder. Yeah, and it's almost completely empty. So now we've had rain, there's a lot of nectar, but they're still trying to draw this wax in the top box here. And so I am going to fill up the feeder this time using the milk jug method here. So I put a 4-pound bag of sugar and really hot water, topped off the rest of the jug, and that's pretty close to 1-to-1. Plus it's free if you salvage the jug from a good water jug, or milk if you get it washed out really good. It comes with a handle and a spout, so it's really nice to pour into these frame feeders. I was pouring this one and that one started to come out the top there. And then I am going also to give them just a little bit of pollen. Again, they're bringing in lots of resources, but we have had some rain. It is going to get down into the 40s this weekend in a few days, which is bizarre, but whatever. This is Indiana. So I'm going to put just a little strip of pollen right there at the back side over the brood. Hopefully trigger everybody to keep drawing wax as well. And then I'm just going to put them back together here. So if you want to, here, let's go look together. So this center frame I brought up from the bottom box, and that is full of brood. So brood frame, this is one they had half. This is a plain foundation in between now. I put a plain foundation here. This is the frame that had the queen on it, so it was drawn on this side and capped over. Opens, drawn comb on this side, but she's got it all full of eggs. And so they're hopefully working, and I've filled up the feeder so that they can fill these, start drawing the wax on these two frames really quickly and close, because we do not want her to think about swarming. All right, that's week 4, 2026. Everything's going well. Be blessed.